The KNKA APH4000 air purifier for bedroom use isn't trying to be the quietest unit on the market. It's trying to be the one that actually moves enough air through a large room without pretending. And for someone who's already bought the cheap one twice, that's the difference between a gadget and something you stop noticing. The moment you realize the filter indicator has been blinking for 6 months and you still haven't swapped it, you know this category's biggest lie, that maintenance is optional. The KNKA APH4000 says replace every 3 to 6 months, which means if you're the kind of person who measures twice before ordering replacements, you won't accidentally run a clogged filter for a year. Every air purifier in this category faces the same trade-off: move enough air to clean a big room or stay quiet enough for a bedroom. The KNKA APH4000 picked airflow. Its smoke or dust or PM2.5 CADR of 226 CFM and Pollen CADR of 244 CFM are the numbers backing that choice. That's not a whisper-quiet desk fan pretending to be a purifier. It's a unit that will actually refresh the air in a 1695 feet dust space in 1 hour. Dual front and back air intakes and dual side outlets, which means air doesn't just get pulled from one corner and pushed back out the other. It refreshes the air 4.8 times per hour in rooms up to 350 ft, reaching up to 80% purification efficiency. In larger spaces up to 1695 ft, it still delivers 1 full air refresh per hour with about 45% efficiency. That's the kind of person who wants to stop thinking about this category, set it, and forget it. The 3-stage filtration system uses a washable pre-filter, a high-efficiency filter, and an activated carbon filter, which means pet hair and cooking odors both get caught before they cycle back into the room. Pet mode increases airflow to tackle pet hair, dander, and odors, refreshing the air in just 30 minutes. ECO mode saves energy and extends filter lifespan by entering standby when air quality is excellent, then restarting automatically when purification is required. Sleep mode runs at noise levels as low as 22-24 decibels, which means it won't wake you at 3 a.m. The real-time AQI display with color-coded lights tells you what the built-in sensor sees, so you're not guessing whether it's working. The filter replacement indicator reminds you when it's time for a change. Here is who this is not for: anyone who needs hospital-grade filtration in a space larger than 1695 ft. Look for a unit with a higher CADR rating and a true HEPA seal, the kind of capability this one simply doesn't claim to offer. If your problem is a medium to large bedroom with pets and dust, the limitation is irrelevant. You're not paying for capability you'll never use. This is what the channel does: one product examined properly, regularly. The listing emphasizes AHAM verified certification and those high CADR numbers, which tells you the buyer they're chasing, someone who's read enough spec sheets to know that airflow matters more than silent marketing. What it never mentions is how often people forget to replace filters, or how much a clogged pre-filter drops that 226 CFM rating. In this category, a specification that goes unstated is usually unstated for a reason. Maintenance discipline is on you. The decision comes down to which mistake is cheaper to live with: buying this and finding it more than needed, or buying less and repeating the search. The spec that determines which error you're closer to is the 1695 ft coverage. If your room is within that range, you're not overbuying. The link is in the description so you can check what it is sitting at right now and decide if the timing works for you.